I got you. I'll come back to that one.
It's an all-inclusive comedy getaway.
Get a picture of these. Meow.
Take a laughcation with American Dad. Viewer discretion advised.
Weeknights at 12 midnight on WADL Detroit. We're the hottest station in town. Whatever you need, it's right here on 910 AM Superstation. The most powerful voices in the urban community. The most powerful voices in the African American community are all right here on the new 910 AM Radio Superstation.
Take a laughcation with American Dad. Fly the friendly airways.
Right here, honey.
See the sights.
What's up?
Relax and unwind.
Just gotta find my quiet place. I got you. I'll come back to that one.
It's an all-inclusive comedy getaway.
Get a picture of these. Meow.
Take a laughcation with American Dad. Viewer discretion advised.
Weeknights at 12 midnight on WADL Detroit.
It's her most important day. She needs it to be perfect. So why is everything going wrong? It's no wonder these ladies are called Bridezillas.
How dare you!
Watch their weddings become slow-motion train wrecks.
My day! This is about me!
You won't believe it. Bridezillas.
Weekdays at 9:30 a.m. on WADL Detroit.
Meet Cleveland Brown.
What's happening to me?
He's divorced with a kid.
Yay!
And starting over back in his hometown.
What you think?
You look Waffle House handsome.
He's got a new life with a new wife, a new family, and new friends.
Yeah, that's who we are.
And now he's on 5 times a week. The Cleveland Show. Viewer discretion advised.
Weeknights at 12:30 a.m. on WADL Detroit. The views and opinions expressed on any program are those of the producers and or the persons appearing on the program and do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of 910 AM Superstation or Adele Media.
Hey, and good evening. Good evening. It's 9:10 a.m. Superstation. It is Detroit's largest voice in the urban community. We are the most powerful voices in the urban community, and you are listening to the hottest hour in radio. GurlBye. It would be GurlBye.
Radio our way.
Radio our way. GurlBye. So we have an apology that we need to issue because we were supposed to meet all of our listeners and fans and other folks at Dilla's Donut House or whatever that. What is it? What is this? Dilla's Donut House? Andre, what is the proper?
I think it's Dilla's Donut Shop.
Dilla's Delights.
Dilla's Delight.
Give us your radio voice,
Oh,
Andre.
my.
Say it again.
Dilla's Delights.
Oh, yes. Oh, how wonderful. Yes, indeed. So we've got a couple of things going on. So we're not there because there was supposed to be inclement weather. And so we had a lot of guests that were going to meet us there. And so we had Nikki Gilbert that was coming, Sarah Stokes, and here comes Davon strolling in, fashionably late. She's walking on the runway in her tangerine
Next
garment.
top model.
Next top model, tangerine.
Okay.
She's in.
Okay.
And so we want to apologize for those of you that were going to meet us down there. And actually, our ladies are going to give us a call about 5:30. As you know, they are taping season 2 of From the Bottom Up. And so they're doing some taping downtown, and they were going to come and join us on show. But as we're not downtown, we're at the station. They're not going to be able to join us. But and then also our one and only Mr. Phil Folks.
Oh,
you know,
yes.
running for prosecutor of Lapeer. Guess what happened to him?
Tell us.
Oh, somebody rear-ended him. Now, what kind of buzzard luck is that? You run into the next prosecutor of Lapeer. You rear-end him.
Did that happen today?
Yeah, it happened last night.
Oh.
Yeah, he was on his way back from one of those events. You know, he does events. You know how Phil does.
Well, yes.
He does events.
Phil is Phil. Great person.
So we've got somebody sitting in today because we're going to have a very, very special kind of conversation. And her name is Bianca Smith. And Bianca is married to a former NFL player, Keith Smith, who played for the Lions and who else he played for, B?
San Francisco 49ers, yes.
All right. And she's actually a wife. This means documentation, rings. This is not the, the reality show.
Wife.
The alleged.
The alleged. This is the
not
real bona fide
This
wife.
is the bona fide.
I
This
like
is
both
the
of
bona
those, the
fide.
reality show wife and the, bona fide wife. I like both of those terms. Let me put it that way. I like
Well, what about the
wife with
what
the
about
papers?
the people acting like they wives, but they're not? Because I was really bamboozled by that. I really, on like some of the basketball wives, I thought they
Well,
were all
in some
wives.
places you can be a common law wife.
Now Phil.
Not in Michigan.
Phil has already schooled us on that.
Not in Michigan.
It is not going down in Michigan.
I mean, I wouldn't be one, but
You
yeah.
missed it because
if you die, if you die, so
You were here for that conversation.
no, I was not.
she
I was
wasn't.
studying for the bar.
She was.
And congratulations on that.
Thank you.
I was like, I was going to text you, but I didn't want to interrupt you.
So glad to be out of prison.
So how did you do on the bar?
We won't know for like months. So I don't really plan to talk about it because it's at least 3 or 4 months before you find out. So I feel
It
like
took that long?
yes, to not feel anxiety for 3 or 4 months. I feel like I just want to not talk about it so I can forget about it.
Were you able to complete the test?
I completed every part. I answered every question.
Oh, good for you. Yay.
When I left, there were 2 people that I walked past that were like, I'll see you in February. I'll see you in February. That's the next time they give the test. I didn't feel like that. But, I mean, I was like, oh, let me hurry up and walk past them because, that's bad.
Yeah.
But they may pass. Let's pray that they pass. And
Well,
me
good.
too.
Yeah. Yeah. For those we don't know, we wish you the best of luck as well.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, the one thing about our show is that, and Phil often says this, is that our show is comical and it's lively and it's a lot of fun, but we always have information, that does basically empower women to some degree. So that's what we like to do. And we also like
One
to
of
give,
my hashtags.
and we also like to give good information. We also like to give the good information. And by the way, if you want to join in on the conversation, please call us at 313-209-9000, 313-209-9000. Our lines are open.
Also, you might win
at
a
this
T-shirt.
time. Oh, yeah, you can win a T-shirt.
Win a 910. Woohoo! For those of you, I don't know why I'm pulling my shirt like everybody can see it, but if you happen to be watching us, we have the 910. You can get it in black. You can get it in white.
Yeah.
We're getting ready to hit the winter, so you might want this nice black one.
Or you could also win tickets to see Dick Gregory, September 11th.
Oh, that is going to be
A
phenomenal.
lot of people want to go to that.
I wanted to go to that. I'm so
They've
excited.
been
I'm
hitting
a
their
part of
Facebook
that.
page about that.
So as I was saying, we like to empower women. We like to, we like to go down that road. We like to give good information and empower women. And, one of the things that comes up, especially with Hillary Clinton running for president, is that, there is always this, and being a woman, I think I can speak to this.
Okay.
There's always this backlash of, you can have a woman CEO and you have a man CEO, and for some reason the man CEO gets paid more than the female CEO.
Yeah.
You can have a woman in management and a man in management, and for some reason the man is always going to get more. The woman may even work harder. She's going to get less accolades, and she's going to get less pay. A lot of people are not even looking at, let's take the emails off the table with Hillary. But a lot of women are not even looking at the fact that Hillary is extremely educated. She's extremely bright. We went through the IQs and everything, a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
But there are some people that will not vote for Hillary Clinton, and it has nothing to do with Bill in that Gap dress and Monica Lewinsky. It has nothing to do with those emails. It has nothing to do with that. It has everything to do with the fact that she is a woman. Now, she made a great first lady to her husband, who was the president.
Right.
But the partnership, at this point, if Hillary were to enter the White House, we would look at Bill as having more value than if Hillary was a woman and Bill, if Hillary was a man and Bill was the woman. Do you understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They're going to think that he brings something to the partnership. He brings something to the table.
Yeah,
he has more credibility.
definitely.
And she was just as educated as he was when she when he entered the office.
You know, I've also heard someone say that, you know, a president can only serve once, right? 2 terms. But they said if Hillary wins, it'll be like he served a second time. His third term. Because they said, you know, Bill's gonna be like, well, you know, Hillary shouldn't do that.
But then if you want to play the dozens that way, then Nancy Reagan should be given credit as being the first female president of the United States, because clearly Ronnie was vacant upstairs. The man had problems. I mean, he had Alzheimer's. He had all these other issues going on.
He had Alzheimer's then?
Yes, he did. While he was in office.
So he just lived for like 20 years with Alzheimer's before he died? That's crazy.
For the last 4 years of his presidency, she was very pivotal in all the decisions that she made.
Wow.
That he made, rather.
Wow. Well, I mean, I think, you know, obviously Bill is there. There's experience. Presidents typically will sometimes piggyback and talk to their predecessor if they're there. There's nothing wrong with that. And we're not stupid. We know he was the first black president, so that means people like him. So I'm just saying, he was that popular. He was that popular, so somebody liked what he did. He must have did. He must have did something right. So obviously, I mean, they sleep together. So obviously, they sleep and live together, you know. That's why I said live. But they live together. Obviously, he's going to have something to say.
They slept together on occasion.
Well, yeah, and then, you know,
Except when the gas came in the house.
Baraka's going to live around the corner, so she'll probably even talk to him on occasion. But
and he'll come over, have tea.
Right, because they made it clear that they're family. They've made that clear over the last week that they are friends and family.
I love that.
But as I told people on Facebook the other day, say what you want to. Bernie ran a great campaign. You can't take that away from him. Say what you want to about Hillary. Her resume is more beastie than the majority of you posting about her, whether you're going to vote for her or not vote about her. I mean, vote for her.
Okay.
I mean, she's been...
came with guns blazing
But she's been first lady in Arkansas, first lady of the country. Then she was a senator, a United States senator, two-term United States senator. And then she was Secretary of State, only to step down to do what she's now doing. And she's the first woman to ever be nominated. So however you feel about her, and then we're not even talking about what she did post-law school career before she got in the public spotlight.
Are you on her PR team?
I am not.
You should be.
But I do PR. But I mean, so she did not pay me to do this. She did not pay me to do this. But I'm just saying, we have to, let's be honest here.
No, I feel you.
I mean, it just is what it is.
But this is where I'm going. With Hillary and Bill, it will indeed be a partnership.
As it should be.
As it should.
Isn't every marriage a partnership? Though?
Let's hope.
And so that's why we have you two ladies here, because both of you are married to gentlemen that are in the public light. You're married to Swifty McVeigh, platinum recording artist, D12, Eminem, the whole bag of menagerie that goes on with that. Bianca, you're married to an NFL player.
Right.
Okay. And that in itself, I mean, now you have the real marriage, not the one where the cameras follow you all around.
She has the legal beagle, okay?
Right. She has it. She has the paperwork.
I do.
And the ring.
And she has witnesses. And by the way, I was one of the ones who signed the document.
Oh,
okay. It's official. It is official. So she knows. First thing.
And this ring says it's official.
Okay. Yes, it's blinding my eyes.
And so when and TT is always very vocal about these kind of things, but because you are married to someone who's an athlete, was an athlete, once an athlete, always an athlete.
All the time.
And so your relationship, I am sure, has changed from when he was actively playing and going away to the camp and all of that. And now you have the day-to-day of managing a household. You and your husband have come together and you formed your own business. What's the name of that business?
It's I-9 Sports. It's actually a franchise that's in Douglasville, Georgia. So basically it just is a sports program that we run for kids 3 to 14. It's 4 seasons, all sports, so not just football, but basketball, soccer, cheerleading, everything. So it just teaches them the fundamentals without being overly competitive. So
nice.
And so you and your husband sat down and you mapped out your plan for how to do this.
Yes, we did. Because we had to. It's everything in our household kind of runs on time. It's like a schedule. It's just like it's like a job. So we had to figure out who is going to do what, who's going to pick up the kids, who's going to take them to wherever they have to go. I have one that's a gymnast. I have one that's a dancer. I have one that plays all sports. So it's a job. Everybody eats on time. Everybody takes snacks on time, has to go to school, and then volunteer work within the school. So just being an active parent.
I like that.
So
I like that.
we have to.
I'm gonna take some notes.
Tell me about because a lot of people say that you give up, or in some marriages you give up your identity, you give up your sense or your ability to be considered an equal. How does this work for you all? Because when you run your household with 4 children, 2 dogs, and a husband.
Ooh.
Yeah, with 2 dogs.
Yeah.
That's like running a corporation.
It is. Its days start early, so I am up.
So are you the CEO and he the CFO? Because we've talked about this too. Is he the chief financial officer and you're the chief operating officer? Or
yes,
what?
that would be it. That
Okay.
would definitely be it.
Okay.
Well, I never go into the financial part of it because I just don't like dealing with it. But we interchange pretty much. So no one has one specific job. If it has to be done, then we take turns. We work together to kind of distribute who's going to do what and what's going to go on for that day, or even with marketing the business, even with anything that we do, we're just always in tune with communication is the biggest thing. Because once you get out of tune with communication, it's like you don't know whether you're coming or going. So you have to pretty much get that under control and not be afraid to kind of follow into stereotypes where a woman has to do this job or a man has to do that job, because it can be equally distributed.
Well, we're going to equally distribute a break right about now. You're listening to 910 AM Superstation. We are Detroit's most powerful voice in the urban community. Hey, we want you to give us a call at 313-209-9000. And if you want to watch us or listen to us stream live, that would be 910amsuperstation.com. Click on Watch Live or Listen Live. It's your world and your choice, and we'll be right back.
(910 AM Superstation), giving you exactly what you need by any means necessary.
I get to kill somebody, regardless if it's an accident or not, and I don't get fired. I still get to keep my job. Take the gun that I killed with the person and actually put it online and sell it and raise up to $65 million and get over $100 and something thousand in a profit with the gun that I shot somebody's kid with. And I don't get no punishment.
I don't want my son seeing all that gay stuff.
Well, I think
they can leave that stuff in Ferndale. We don't want that stuff here.
I think
that's why I don't go downtown. I think I had to throw my television out the window.
Did you really throw a TV out the window?
Yeah. I don't want to see that.
We have it all, from motivation to outrage, from advice to empowerment. We are 910 AM Superstation. Some stations report headlines, but we make the headlines.
I am never going to call you again. I thought you were a religious man.
Are you listening
Do you know what station you call?
First of all, are you listening to the Greg Davis Show? Number 2, your radio's too loud. Number 3, we're not talking about any of that. But that's why you're 60 and single.
910 AM Superstation. We do radio our way.
Supreme Justice with Judge Karen.
You give men the permission to treat you poorly. I'm very passionate about helping people, period. It doesn't matter what you tell me. What matters is when you by yourself, what you tell you. You can always turn your life around. If you keep walking, eventually things are going to change. And obviously what you tell you gets you in a lot of trouble.
Supreme Justice with Judge Karen.
At 12:30 on WADL Detroit. We've got you covered from sunup to sundown. Weekdays on 910 AM Superstation. Start your day off right with motivation from Greg Davis.
We get you started at 5 a.m.
Wake up with Steve Hood.
We're here every day, 6 to 9 a.m.
And stay on point with Ralph Godby.
Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to noon.
Make sure you check in with Jonathan Kinlock and Cliff Russell.
This is Jonathan Kinlock. Listen to me on Tuesdays from 12 noon to 2 p.m.
This is Cliff Russell of The Cliff Russell Show, airing daily from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m.
And on your evening commute, stay informed and feel the pulse with Karen Dumas.
Every weekday, Monday through Friday, 4 to 7 p.m. for The Pulse.
And your turn with Cliff Woodards.
Every weekday from 7 until 9 p.m.
We got the topics, the guests, the opinions, and the facts. We are 910 AM Superstation.
And we are back with 910 AM Superstation. Radio Our Way. It's Detroit's most powerful voices in the urban community. You are listening to GurlBye. Coming up, we're going to have some people that are going to be calling us from the bottom up. They're in Detroit, filming for Centric and BET.
Is this season 2?
Season 2. They got the green flag for season 2.
Good. You know, reality shows don't always get season 2.
No,
some of them don't get off the cutting floor.
And they've got a couple of new people that are going to be in their show this year. But this year the cast is going to be, of course, our own Christine Beatty, who was here last night.
Okay.
Sarah Stokes from Port Huron, Kim Smedley, Stacel J. Johnson, Crystal Wilson, and they have two new cast members that are supposed to be a real big surprise to everybody.
Oh, wow.
And Nikki Gilbert's going to be, in fact, Nikki's going to call us a little bit later, as a matter of fact. So Nikki Gilbert is big time with this. This is sort of like her baby, and she's kind of embraced it and that kind of thing, producing and all of that. So we want to definitely make note that they did get green lighted for season 2.
Congratulations.
And then I think week after next, Phaedra's going to be calling in again, and she's got something special. You know, Flint is very dear to Phaedra Parks, and so she's going to be doing Camp Joy up in Flint, donating her own time and resources to do this camp for the kids up in Flint.
Nice.
And it's going to be art and fitness and academics. And
I'm glad to hear that. Phaedra has actually put her money where her mouth is, because I was in Flint in February for an event that Crump and G and a whole bunch of other folks from the National Association of Black Journalists, wrong degree, from the National Bar Association, and she was there, and so this has been something that she has. You know how some people got on the Flint bandwagon and then got off.
Yeah. She rolled the train until it got to the end.
She has been consistently on it. So
you
nice.
know, I want to segue a little bit. And so we had Bianca, and she was talking about, and of course TT has talked about this many times, about they're married to what would be considered very relevant, very powerful men in two different arenas, one in sports, the other in the music industry. And so we often talk about the equality and how we balance out those relationships and the division of duties, and you know how there's nobody that's subservient in that whole situation, but that how we try to make it a equal playing field and everybody chips in and does all the things that they need to do. But you know what? Yeah. When you talk about outside of your home environment, and let's just talk about the business environment. And Day, I'm sure that, you know, as you go up the corporate ladder, because you're going into law, you know, unless you hang out your own shingle right away, you're gonna probably be swooped up into some big corporation. And then you have to be.
Don't forget us.
Right.
Oh, please.
You have to, we keep doing what we're doing. We're going to need it.
I know that's right.
So, but, you know, then I think once you get in these corporations, you want to be a partner, then a senior partner, and it's all of that goes along. But, you know, we were talking about the whole thing with Hillary Clinton being president, and I said I think a lot of people don't want her to be president just because she's a woman. There's some people that are just that narrow-minded. And there are other professions where being a woman, no matter how good you are, you're kind of treated like a second-class citizen.
Such as, name one you feel like that.
Well, I think in the broadcasting industry. I think in the absolutely.
Really?
I mean, how many men are CEOs of broadcasting properties versus how many women? And we don't even want to bring the African-American aspect into it.
But then also, I mean, obviously, it's very great to own because then you control. But then, like, let's take it down a little bit. What about the people who are on the floor who actually push out the content? So, of
That's
course,
right.
the person who owns it has the final say so.
Mm-hmm.
But there's some, I think people fail to understand that media is manufactured content. And there's even here, like, I'm talking today, but on Saturday, I'm controlling what's coming out because ultimately it's the producer. So when you see CNN, there's somebody on the floor who's running the whole point of what Don Lemon is trying to get at. So when we're throwing shade at him, it's really like, wait, yeah, he's crazy for doing that, or for allowing himself to do that. But it's like, but who's behind him on the floor? That's, the executive producer of CNN Newsroom or AM Joy on MSNBC.
Now, Bianca, and through the years, and if everybody can see her, she's very gorgeous, lovely, all of that. But she's had some opportunities to be into acting and commercials and modeling and all of those kinds of things. In your opinion, who do you think controls that? Who do you think has the final say so over who gets the cover, who gets the shot, who gets the modeling job?
Well, whoever is the person that is representing that brand would be the one who's in control. But I feel like a man, of course, is going to have a little bit more leeway into saying, this is the look that I'm going for, or this is what I want. Because in that industry, there's a specific look that you're looking for all the time. And my appearance is more commercial, I guess, so that's what I would get.
But isn't it strange that if you're a woman and you're advertising or you're going after women, that there is a man ultimately that's going to make that decision as to what they think we like to see without really having the internal knowledge of what we like?
Well, I think even when there's a man that's in charge, I think it's safe to say majority of the men have a female person they go to and say, what do you think about this?
I could agree with that.
Yeah. And it's like they may not give any credit to that young lady, and they'll give it all. They'll say, well, I decided. No, really, you didn't decide it. The woman
really
decided.
didn't.
Because, like, you can have sketches or whatever this design. Well, what do you think about that? Just like you might have a lot of fashion designers. You know what you like to see on people, but you really want to know how to touch us. So you're going to go to that young lady, that person, even if it's an intern. And a lot of people don't even value the opinions of interns. And there's a lot of educated and very just excelling interns that's coming through different corporations and companies. But you always got that person that they can go to. And I'm willing to bet a little money, a little wager, that the males consult with the young ladies to find out what their opinion is. Versus this is just what I'm going to see. They may know what they like, but they want to know what we like. So they'll go to you or I and say, hey, Dodie, or hey, TT, hey, Bianca, hey, Day, what do you think about this, that, and the third? Because I was thinking. And they could be 50% wanting to go their way. As soon as you voice your opinion, and we as women, we're going to break it down on why we feel this way, what we like, and compare, their ration goes up now. And all of a sudden, yeah, I was thinking, I was wavering. No, you wasn't wavering. But now that I brought and we weighed in on our opinion, they're going to fly away with our opinion. And at the end of the day, unless their ego steps in and they just really don't want our opinion. And then those are the companies that don't succeed.
Right. Well, I don't want to take your point because I totally agree. I would just add that, absolutely, whether it's a man or a female, that's why companies have focus groups. Yep. So they're not just all, this, you know.
Absolutely.
That is true.
I mean, that's why you have cabinets.
Absolutely.
When it comes to politics.
Well, you know what? I know I ain't going to put nobody out there like that. Because I would be the train driver and I would run everybody over. But I know a cabinet and it's like, what that person, that person is law. What that person puts out is law. The cabinet can all say, well, no, we should be going left. No, they going to go right. Mm-hmm. Even if it's wrong, the cabinet, that leader's not letting them go the other way.
But here is something that disturbs me. And I don't want, God, this could get me in trouble. Because I have to say it the right way. And I guess I know someone who auditioned for, what was the show that they were doing where they were designing the clothes and all that?
Project Runway.
Project Runway.
Is that it? Yeah.
2 people. One girl was extremely good. She was very, very good. The other guy, he was African American. He was very good also.
Mm-hmm.
There were other people that were on the show that were good, but they wanted the guy that was the gender bender to be the one of the finalists.
Gender bender.
Gender bender. He was not by any means as good as the young lady that was the African American that had basically could take newspaper and make patterns out of newspaper. But they said that it is more appealing to women to have a gay man to dress them. Where does this come from? Even in the women's fashion industry, and you have great women that are designers of women's clothes, because certainly they're not letting us design any men's clothes. But they're able to, they get more, is everybody following where I'm going? They're getting more credibility than the female for designing female clothes. Don't everybody speak at once?
I don't have nothing to say. But I know we're talking about credibility, right?
Right.
Well,
I mean, how can you tell me that that you feel that it will be more successful if a gay man designs my clothes than if I get a slamming woman that knows how to design and she designs my clothes? How can
maybe they're
does that
looking
become more
maybe they're looking at, okay, the woman is going to be like, okay, she knows exactly what we want, but the other person will have an edge to it, a little raciness to it. Because I have to tell you, I have a friend he's gay, and he can dress, honey, and he used to go with me when I was a little younger and pick out my stuff. I would literally just be like, that's not going to work. You need to do that. And when I put it on, I'm like, I didn't even see that like that. But
I get that. But there are no women designers that are top tier designers of men's clothes. And so why is that?
yeah, I guess there are no like female names like Ralph Lauren or anything like that. Well, I guess we'll figure out though.
I can tell you this weather isn't so top tier right now. Cloudy is the current forecast right now. Cloudy skies, 80 degrees the current temperature. Temperatures will fall into the low 70s tonight. Scattered showers and thunderstorms as we head throughout the evening. Off to the roads, we are watching an accident blocking the right shoulder of I-275 northbound at Plymouth Road. We're also watching road construction at I-96 Jeffries Freeway eastbound between Grand River and Schaefer. This weather and traffic report is brought to you by Weather Vision and the Total Traffic Network. You're listening to GurlBye right here on Superstation 910 AM. We're back in a moment.
The Wayne County Community College District Board of Trustees would like to thank you, the community.
Thank you for helping us give our children a leg up on earning college credit.
For helping to support more than 70,000 students annually.
For participating in our community councils.
For supporting free education opportunities for seniors.
For supporting early childhood development programs.
For supporting our millage and our mission.
WCCCD thanks you for helping us create pathways to better lives through education. Find out more at wccd.edu.
WADL Detroit is the station that satisfies all of your programming and entertainment needs. We're bringing you an exclusive collection of the latest, the greatest, and all your favorites in between. Laugh with the popular personalities of the present. And don't forget your free ticket to the box office. If you want it, WADL has it. We're your one-stop shop for all the programs you love. We are WADL Detroit. Stay tuned tonight for the Late Night Music Marathon from 1 a.m. to 5 a.m.
Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. All the way up. I'm all the way up. Baby, won't you come my way? Got something I want to say.
On the new 910 a.m. Superstation, the most powerful voices in the urban community. If drama is what you want, Law and Order Criminal Intent is what you need.
Who would do something like this?
I don't know. But I can promise you this. Whoever did do this, we're gonna get him.
Law and Order CI does it all. Investigations, interrogations, and dissects the actions and motives of some of the most heartless criminals in New York City. It's Law and Order Criminal Intent, and it's airing on WADL Detroit, weekdays at 8 and 9 p.m. When you think of power, aggression, boldness, and in-your-face honesty, there's only one station that comes to mind, and that's 910 AM Superstation. We're the hottest station in town. Why? Because when it happens, we talk about it.
My heart goes out to my city, and I don't want any more crime. I was robbed right here on my porch. Crime has a lot to do with people that just has no morals and no principles.
When there's corruption, we talk about it.
The next world war will be fought over food and water, and Detroit is under the water authority. So they can turn your pipes off. Remember what Coleman Young used to do when Upper County didn't want to pay their bill? He used to shrink the pipes, and they can only water the grass every other off day.
And when there's a problem that needs to be addressed, we talk about it. 910 AM Superstation, giving you exactly what you need by any means necessary.
Oh, Dior. Dior.
Chocolate drop.
Oh, God, help us. Help us today, Lord. You're listening to 910 AM Superstation. It is Detroit's most powerful voice in the urban community. It is radio, our way, and
Definitely
a few minutes
our
ago,
way.
Dior had it his way. He just ran it the way he wanted to.
Dior is my favorite board op.
Yay.
Chocolate drop.
Yeah.
Oh, I see that.
I patent that name, Chocolate Drop.
Chocolate Drop. So, you know, sometimes off the air is deeper than on the air. So Bianca made a comment.
Okay, so my comment was, I will be the one to tell you all why I would rather have a gay man dress me than a woman.
Go ahead, make it plain.
Because they are always staying up to fashion and what's going on now.
Mm-hmm.
Women might be a little bit catty and not tell you the truth when you put on that outfit, because you have had those friends that you're like, how I look, girl? And they're like, girl, you look good. And then you see a picture of yourself in the club and you're like, I didn't look good. What happened? Right. So I wouldn't trust.
But you know what? How about this? And I agree with you. I'd go the other way too. I'd rather have a gay guy dress me. And it's just like, you can trust them to go out and just pick yourself. All they need to know
you don't
is
have
your
to
size.
be there.
Exactly. And they could be like, okay, she got an extra little love right there, so I'm going to get this to accentuate that.
And her skin complexion is this, so this color looks good on that. Yeah.
Yes. And it's funny because now I'm the friend. When you ask me, I just look, I'll say, no, you. So now you think I'm hating.
So you think a woman shouldn't have a job because she's a hater?
No,
is that what y'all are saying?
No, I mean, I get what they're saying about the hater part, but
sometimes that happens.
I just differ because you could take the picture or look in the mirror. I mean, Bianca says the mirror is a liar.
The mirror is a liar. It does not show.
Well, they lie to me all the time. So.
You have to take the picture. You have to take the picture in the. Kim Kardashian does it. Now you know those Kardashians are doing it.
You Kardashian.
You should be doing it. You should be looking in the mirror, taking your
agree.
picture with your outfit on, so you can see. Oh, this fits nice right here. That's not spilling out over there. Okay. We need to keep this outfit on. It looks great.
A chick can do it well, and I'm gonna say it when guys do it, like you said, TT. They go hard in the paint. They slay. Like, I went to undergrad in Atlanta at Clark Atlanta University, and the guys over at Morehouse and at Clark Atlanta, whether it was a straight guy
they want to be you.
Well, the gays.
That's why they are slaying.
The gays do want to be you.
Okay.
Yes, and sometimes they do it better than we do. I mean,
sometimes.
When I go home in a little while, I'm gonna look like a dude. Like, I just don't care. I'm gonna have on sweats and my hair gonna be up. I mean, that's just how I'm comfortable. But whether it's a straight guy and, you know, he's been in school for a little while, and then when you're in Atlanta, you start to dress nice, whether it's because you had an internship or you've just been enlightened or you crossed somebody's line, and so now they told you got to dress right.
Right.
And then if you're a guy and you're gay, then you take that dressing thing real serious.
Yes, they do.
I mean, they slay.
Yeah,
skinny
Even with the
jeans
weaves
and all, and not even just skinny
sometimes
jeans.
those heels. I mean,
sometimes
they
I can't even.
I can't even walk on those heels.
But are you saying that once again, here is a missed opportunity for a woman because she might hate on you?
She might.
I don't agree with that.
Oh my God.
I mean, you just got a song that I hate on haters.
You just fire that person. But I mean, that's what's wrong. See, that's what's wrong with us now. That's why chicks can't get along.
I ain't no, well,
but I feel, you know, some of them are. Some people are catty. You know, like I understand. But that person you
fired, you don't even know. But you don't even know that they're being that way until you see that picture. Until you see the picture of yourself, then you're like, dang, I should have
Everybody
hired
deserves
them.
a chance.
I look like a mess in a dress. You don't want to
look a mess in a dress.
In a dress.
Oh, okay. I would start using that.
Okay, so we have a caller on the line. Mother Z, is that you, dear?
I didn't even identify myself, but you guys know my voice. Really, ladies, some of you are being, do not cut me off, but some of you are being very bitchy and catty. European women don't go that way, or any other ethnicity except for the Western cultural, North American USA women. You get so catty and so petty about, I'm going to try and I do this one. Oh, we all have our bust line, our hip line, and whatnot. And it is a treasure that our parents gave to us, no matter what ethnicity our parents gave us. Embrace it, enjoy it, and stop being so competitive. Because at the long run, we are all going to look to each other to have each other's back. So I cannot see you, young ladies, but I'm listening to you, and I'm trying to understand. The host that is giving, she is giving so much love, but all the other ladies are being rather bougie. And there is no, do you know what an original is? There's only, out of all you ladies, there's only one original. And that's you. Anything else you have is a copy of an original. Original is one of a kind. You ladies are one of a kind. So who cares who dresses you? If they put it out in fashion, you do not have to adhere to it if it doesn't become to your morals. Your morals is what dictate it. I can be in a sackcloth and knock everything out of the ballpark, or I can be just as naked as can be. Back in the day when people used to see African women in their natural state and say, oh, my God, let's cover her breast. It's a natural part. Because if you go to the museum, you'll see the statues with the natural, everything exposed. So why are you all being so picky about certain things? Enjoy your beautifulness and go out there. And if your sister wants to be a hater, love on her. Thank you, darling. God bless you.
Yes, Mother Z.
Thank you.
I told y'all stop being catty. I told y'all.
Well, I guess I guess she told y'all.
I'm opinionated. Yes, but everybody's an opinion, and thank you, Mother Z.
Oh yes. But you know what she did? She made a statement. Each one of us, we're the original. We're not a copy of nothing. We are the original of us.
We didn't. And nobody can do better than we didn't. And yes, I mean her commentary was kind of left field because nobody was.
She had to
take left field to get on the right street.
Left field to get there.
I guess so.
She had to take
she needed a GPS.
I'm like, nope.
Because she didn't get there quick enough.
We love all of our callers.
Yes.
Dior,
yes,
I'm going to throw you out of here today. Believe me, you're going through the window. Okay. But you know, we love all of our callers because you know what?
Definitely.
In the beginning, she was saying some things that I couldn't quite lock on. But by the time she got there, I kind of understood. You know, we understand what she's saying.
I understood when she said embrace it. It's not saying, I didn't hear anyone in the room saying, like,
but I'm back to my point.
Looking at ourselves, not accepting
I'm back
ourselves.
to my
we
point.
love who we are.
My point was this. Is this yet another way for a woman not to have a job that she deserves? When we go back to the designers,
no, I don't.
And we go back to that whole thing.
I think it's just personal preference.
That's exactly right,
for real.
And that's
say that
your
again.
It's personal preference. It's if I want to have a man dress me that happens to be gay or not.
Right.
That's who I want to dress me. If you want a woman to dress you, that's who you want to dress you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
and you know, honestly,
no one can have an opinion.
It's not that deep because
everybody has
when
an
you're
opinion.
a celebrity,
that's why we had to let
some
Mother Z
people
talk.
Some people have a stylist, but then sometimes while they have this stylist, it's like, I want her or him to dress me for the Grammys. Or I have this style, like Beyonce put out a video a few weeks, maybe 2 weeks ago, regarding her tour and the fashions. And Dodie, you saw how high-end, well, not high-end, but you know how high-end the fashions are for that tour. She obviously has a stylist. And I think she has 2 stylists, as a matter of fact, or maybe even more. But what she did for the tour was she had different people. She had the stylist go out and get different people to design and submit sketches and do all this. So I really don't think it matters at the end of the day. I think it does come back down to my
Your
personal preference.
Right. Exactly. What you're looking for.
What you're looking for that particular
go.
event.
I
That's
might,
what you're,
like if for instance, let's just say I was going to a gala and it was black tie. Well, my friend who always dresses me for like hip hop stuff may not be into that. That might not be her thing or his thing. So I wouldn't force it or have this person that's my normal stylist try to do something that's out of their range.
Or you would tell them, hey, because they 9 times out of 10 know other stylists that do other genres. So you would be like, hey, can you link up with or find me, whatever. Yeah.
So I think the sex does not play a part in that.
People just want to slay and look good.
Yeah, it's just
everybody just
as
slay
Bianca says,
sometimes.
it's a preference. You know,
Men and women.
Today I might want James that might be down at Times Square to design my stuff, and then tomorrow I might want Jessica that's from Fifth Avenue in New York. It just depends on the event that I'm going to and the style of that person, and it don't have nothing to do with really the gender or the color or your expertise. You could have somebody who's been in design school for 10 years, and I take somebody with raw talent off the street because they see something different than the person who got the book.
All art.
Name me 3 top designers of women's clothes. Quick.
Diane von Furstenberg or whatever it is. So we just need one more.
One more, Bianca.
Who was the second one?
Diane. She said Donna Karen.
Oh, okay.
Kamorley Simmons.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Boom. I thought of it.
Name me 3 women that are top designers of men's clothing.
Where are the crickets, Dior?
Where's Google?
Well, while you all think, because I got time, we're going to go to a break. This is 910 AM Superstation. It's Detroit's most powerful voice in the urban community. Want to give us a call, 313-209-9000. Mother Z, as always, we appreciate your commentary. If anyone else wants to call again, it's 313-209-9000, and we'll be right back with GurlBye.
This is Attorney Carl Collins III, and since 1996, I have successfully represented thousands of victims throughout these United States of America. If I can be of service to you, call me at 855-CAR-HIT-YOU.
We have it all, from motivation to outrage, from advice to empowerment. We're the hottest station in town. Whatever you need, it's right here on 910 AM Superstation, the most powerful voices in the urban community. It's the late night music marathon from 1 a.m. to 5 a.m.
Don't trust no chick that messing with your dog. That law. If you come up, don't forget about your dog. That law. Cut it, cut it, cut it. Them bricks is way too high, you need to cut it. Your price is way too high, you need to cut it. Cut it.
On 910 AM Superstation, the most powerful voices in the urban community.
Hey, we get it. You don't always have time to watch TV.
Maybe you're just a big fan of napping.
Maybe you're getting your cat a manicure.
This is why we're hosting Crazy Talk. Every day we'll show you the most insane moments from reality TV.
And then we'll make fun of them.
In front of a live audience.
Sometimes with the person who lived through it in the studio with us.
Shut up.
What?
Crazy Talk, TV's wildest moments, from Cray to Z.
Weekdays at 5 p.m. on WADL Detroit.
From the crazy, twisted, brilliant mind of Seth MacFarlane.
Who?
Creator of Family Guy and American Dad.
What else is on?
Comes the Cleveland Show 5 times a week.
To Cleveland!
And it's just what you'd expect.
Yes! This show delivers.
The Cleveland Show. Viewer discretion advised.
Weeknights at 12:30 a.m. on WADL Detroit. Hey, Detroit, if you're looking for the best shows and the biggest laughs, look no further than WADL Detroit, TV 38. That's right. WADL has all the shows you love and the drama you need. It's shows like Tyler Perry's Meet the Browns.
Morning, folks. Hey, Colonel, where's your insignificant other?
House of Pain and Justice with Judge Maybelline.
What you have to say? All I have to Nothing.
WADL Detroit, TV 38. It's entertainment for everyone.
And we're back. It's 9:10 a.m. Superstation. It's Detroit's most powerful voices in the urban community. We are back. It is so much going on in here. We got the Giggle Brothers now. You know, Dior is really, y'all don't know. Wow, Dior is just really out of pocket today.
He don't be like that on Saturday.
He has something going on in here
He
that
be
I don't
chill.
even understand. Captain Loop-de-Loop and the crew has struggled themselves into the building.
Oh my God!
We've got a.
I know, right? I know.
Shade.
I know.
We have a few minutes for maybe one or two more callers. If you want to call us, 313-209-9000. We want to remind you that we are going to be live at Dabo, the Dabo offices, with Reverend Horace Sheffield, Steve Hood, Ralph Gobby, in fact, the entire crew. We're going to be over there broadcasting live all day on Election Day, Election Tuesday. And the Dabo Center is on Grand River and Wyoming. So we'll be over there all day. We'll be broadcasting live. Want you to come on out and say hi to us. Grab a couple of T-shirts, and we've got tickets. And again, we're going to be hosting Dick Gregory on 9/11 at the Redford Theater. So
Exciting.
we'll be there. We will be there in the house in full effect. And, well, hold on a minute. I'm trying to figure out what is Andre want me to do. He's got on here reality TV wives or something of that nature. They're on the line? No? Yes? Oh, okay. Well, whatever. You know, I'm gonna blame that on Dior too. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna blame it. I'm gonna blame it all on Dior today. But we've been out in the community quite a bit. We were at the Orchard Lake Art Fair. We're going to be at the African World Festival, the UAW Parade. So if you've got something significant or something really great that's very community focused and you want us to come out to, please feel free to hit us up on our website, and that's 910amsuperstation.com. Hit contact and let us know where the events are going to be, and we'll see if we can't make it out there and do some live broadcasts and meet some of our listeners, and in the case of those that watch us streaming, some of our viewers as well. So we're going to finish up our conversation here today that we're talking about equality and women, and it's kind of gone in many, 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 many different directions today. But what do you all think? I mean, I'm still stuck. Okay, I'm just stuck. I just feel that, you know, there's so many obstacles in terms of women getting to the top rungs of corporate ladders and professional ladders and entertainment ladders. I'm still stuck at that. I mean, there's so many diversions that happen along the way.
You know, I was watching an award show, I think last week, and someone that is a woman, Queen Latifah, she paved the way for a lot of female MCs, and she has Flavor Unit, and you know, she has her modeling contract. She's taken something small, turned it into something big, and Missy Elliott, people like that. So there's a lot of women in different industries, corporate. It just shows you that there is really not a real glass ceiling. It's all about how far you want to climb. Some people might get discouraged. If you have a good support team behind you, I think that you can
But I
get
think the
that job.
obstacles are real. I'm still dealing with the obstacles. I think the obstacles are real.
Well,
I mean, you can have all the drive and all the tenacity that God has given you, but I think there are still some obstacles in terms of women being able to move past the glass ceiling.
Well, I feel that if we're speaking in terms of presidency, a lot of males that I have spoken with think that women are too emotional to lead a country. Like, so that's what I've been told.
Shoot,
We're too
a lot-
emotional.
we lead families. What are you talking
Right.
about?
We're too emotional, so we can't handle as much pressure.
But how
as
many
men.
times has
That's
that?
what
How many
that's what I've
times
been
has
told.
the man behind closed doors come to the woman for that support and show the emotional side, and the woman is the strength. Make it plain. Okay, so she's bringing the strength. She's showing the strength, and she's giving the strength to the man to be stronger. But you don't see that out there. See, that's behind closed doors. So a lot of times, men are going home to their prospective partners. And they could cry, they could let their shield down, and they get that strength from the woman. Then they go back outside like, okay, I got this all under control, where that source of strength was at home from a woman. So let's not be fake out here, people.
Fake. So, but couldn't you also say that men are too hot-headed?
I mean, I'm hot-headed.
That they lack emotion, that they lack compassion.
Some, not all of
not
them.
all.
I mean, I would say like for
sorry.
for example, like Donald
Here
Trump.
comes the parade.
I wouldn't say he. I wouldn't say Donald Trump is hot-headed. He's just emotional, and that's not somebody I would want.
Okay, we've got one last caller. Let's try to get this one in as we watch the brigade of folks walking back and forth down the hall. Good afternoon, sir. Who am I speaking to?
This is Rain Lee. Good afternoon.
Hey, Ren, how are you?
I'm doing well, ladies. I'm doing well. I don't know what they're talking about, but women, that's not emotional. That's more about a spiritual connection to doing what's right. And survival instincts that go to the heart of our existence. I think that women, they sense this is important, and they know, hey, it's not emotion. They just know they're gonna fight with their strength to say, hey, this is what we got to do. This is what we got to do. So I think we need a woman in office. It ain't emotion. I don't think so.
Well, Ren, I thank you for that, and you are our T-shirt winner of the day. If you hang on the line, we're going to get some information from you and invite you out to the station and pick up a T-shirt and a pair of tickets to see Dick Gregory on September 11th. And thank you for calling us. Just stay on the line, and they'll get your information offline. Okay, I think that was a great comment.
That was.
That was well thought out. Well thought out. He had his thoughts together and collected.
No, and I think that's a different take on the conversation.
Yes,
too.
it is.
Yeah,
It's a different conversation.
I liked his view. That makes sense.
Yeah, he did say he didn't know what we were talking about.
TT.
No, he said it in another way. Listen, you.
Right.
You and Dior. We're gonna put you out.
I was putting shade.
Timeout corner.
Yeah, I just looked at the corner. You ain't see me. I thought the corner was calling me.
So at any rate, the jury is still out. Poor Hillary, you know, your work is cut out for you among some of the people that think.
No, it just can't be. Like, just vote for her. Come on. Like the president said, get in the fight. I mean, get in the ring with her, even though you don't agree with everything, because the other choice is not a choice.
Oh, we don't have any other choices.
Well, thank you. I mean, come on.
Yeah, really. We don't have any other choices.
Really?
And you know, I do think that we do need to carry this on, this conversation. We need to carry it a little bit further in terms of the glass ceiling, because you know y'all are trying to act like it don't exist, and it do exist, and there's every barrier in front of it to keep us from breaking the glass
if you
ceiling.
think there's a lot of glass ceilings in place for a lot of different things, and it's not just gender centered. There's a lot of.
Why don't we make the same money that men make for the same type of job?
Well,
statistically, that has been proven to be so.
Now, I will agree with you on that.
And yes, you should.
Now, I do know that, like, for instance, let's just say in a corporate environment, I know a woman who went into the same role that another man had, and she went in making more than the man.
Wow.
And
where's
he was
that
there
job
longer.
at?
I can't say because I don't want to be in trouble. I don't know the proper way. They will have to consult me on how to talk about people without
There was an
getting in
alleged
trouble.
contract.
There was an alleged contract with an alleged person.
Well, I'll tell you what's not alleged. We are at the end. Bianca Smith, we want to thank you. When you're back in town again, please feel free to come and join us. To Phil folks, nurse that whiplash, my brother.
I know that's
over
right.
there. That's going to be Lapierre's next prosecutor. Phil, folks, don't we love Phil?
Girl buying the guy.
Yep, girl buying the guy. Captain Loop-de-Loop is in the building and his crew. That's Nat Morris and Soul School coming up. We would be remiss if we did not thank our owner and CEO, Mr. Kevin Adele, for this wonderful platform for us to reach out and touch all of our listeners and viewers. We're looking at Bushman. He's now on TV as well. So we want to thank each and every one of you for listening to us. Make sure that you tune back in next week at 5 p.m. It's GurlBye on 910 a.m. Superstation. Until then, we'll see you.
The Wayne County Community College District Board of Trustees would like to thank you, the community.
Thank you for helping us give our children a leg up on earning college credit.
For helping to support more than 70,000 students annually.
For participating in our community councils.
For supporting free education opportunities for seniors.
For supporting early childhood development programs.
For supporting our millage and our mission.
WCCCD thanks you for helping us create pathways to better lives through education. Find out more at wcccd.edu.
It's her most important day. She needs it to be perfect. So why is everything going wrong? It's no wonder these ladies are called Bridezillas.
How dare you!
Watch their weddings become slow-motion train wrecks.
My day! This is about me!
You won't believe it. Bridezillas.
Weekdays at 9:30 a.m. on WADL Detroit.
Take a laughcation with American Dad. Fly the friendly airways.
Right here, honey.
See the sights.
What's up?
Relax and unwind.
Just gotta find my quiet place. I got ya. I'll come back to that one.
It's an all-inclusive comedy getaway.
Get a picture of these. Meow.
Take a laughcation with American Dad. Viewer discretion advised.
Weeknights at 12 midnight on WADL Detroit. 910 a.m. Superstation, giving you exactly what you need by any means necessary.
I get to kill somebody, regardless if it's an accident or not, and I don't get fired. I still get to keep my job. Take the gun that I killed with the person and actually put it online and sell it and raise up to $65 million and get over $100 and something thousand in a profit with the gun that I shot somebody's kid with. And I don't get no punishment.
And I don't want my son seeing all that gay stuff.
Oh, I think
Leave that stuff in Ferndale. We don't want that stuff here.
I think
that's why I don't go downtown. I think I had to throw my television out the window.
Did you really throw a TV out the window?
Yeah. I don't want to see that.
We have it all from motivation